My name is Victoria Wyant, and I play Kate in Primate. The fact that a huge part of it is a wild animal, or an animal that should be living in the wild, gives it a sort of unpredictability that I feel like is maybe not explored a large amount, because as wild animals tend to be, is that you don't really know what their next move is going to be, so you can never really predict what's coming next. The thing that makes it scary is the fact that one of the main components is a chimp, and a chimp that has quite a drastic change overnight, goes from one thing to another, and it takes a while for us as characters to understand why that change has happened. I think the horror in this is suspenseful. I think there's a lot of suspense in this, which for me is petrifying, and gore. I think the gore is pretty hardcore in this film. The way that Miguel has brought Ben to life is that there's so much personality in him, which was something that I was in awe of when I first saw Miguel bring Ben to life. And so I think it almost makes it feel like the Pimbras just have another child. It's another member of the family. It's not a pet, it's like a whole other member of the family. And so the events that unfold are completely baffling, I think, to everyone. The thing that resonated with me about the story was the return to like priorities that really matter to you when you are faced with death and you are faced with a lot of horrific things going on around you. I mean, I think for a lot of the characters, it reminds them that the thing that is most important is family. And I think even though there is a lot of other things that you might focus on in a horror, you know, the gore and the suspense, I think the story of like love and love for your family and love for your friends, I think really shines through. And I really enjoyed reading that in the script. I've had such a good time working with Johannes. And I really feel like because he's such a horror fan and he's so experienced in this world, I can really trust that what I'm giving, if he's happy with it, I can be like, okay, Johannes is happy with it, let me not think about it anymore. And it's a really liberating thing as an actor to know that you can really lean on your director to steer you down the right path. I think Primate is going to be a pretty wild ride. The whole element of the chimp being the thing that is creating the horror, I think that's so exciting. And I'm sure if an audience knows how sort of old school it's been made as well, that's going to really appeal to a certain group of people. And again, the unpredictability of it all, I think, is really exciting because anything can happen. And I think that's pretty scary. 3 words to describe Primate would be suspenseful, wild, and gory. Is hella gory.